This is Carlos and
Bielka. Welcome.
Namaste, y'all.
Namaste.
And we are Hariom Healing. And
it's Mindful Monday.
Mindful Monday. Yay, Mindful Monday. A way for us to kind of start our week off with some mindfulness and a quick meditation to kind of get us back into the groove of the work week and approach it with equanimity and calmness and tranquility instead of the crazy drama that we always experience when we go to work. So today, well, you wanted to start off with something, right? It was something you wanted to talk about.
Well, for today's meditation, it seems that everybody is on the same vibe of it being a heart-centered type of day or vibe going on, and our meditation will also focus on the heart chakra. And so I wanted to include a mudra, and I learned this one, and it's very good. It's very powerful, and I enjoy using it when I want to feel like I want to just expand that heart chakra. So hopefully you'll be able to follow me. So you will take your thumb, your index finger goes here, just below the thumb. These two little fingers will now touch the thumb, and the pinky stays like that. So essentially, this is what your mudra looks like. And you could just kind of rest it on your lap or knee, wherever you like to put it. Again, so you'll take index finger goes here at the bottom of the thumb, then two fingers touch the thumb, and then your pinky stays up. Yay, there you go. That is the heart opening mudra. There you go.
Thank you, Mom. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
All right. So today, before we get started, let's go ahead and undo the mudra for a second and bring our hands to our hearts in Anjali Mudra, or prayer, and chant 3 ohms to kind of set off the vibration for our intention of opening our hearts and allowing us to connect to Source through our heart chakra, right? To open us up to love, compassion, consideration, courtesy, all those wonderful things that connect us to each other. So we'll take a deep inhale through the nose. We'll begin chanting. So today's meditation, So today's meditation, as Bielka was saying, is about opening your heart chakra to your connection with the divine. And I woke up this morning with a lesson that took me about 7 years to learn. I heard the story or read the story about a Zen master who lived in a village many, many years ago. And the Zen master was a very well-respected master in the village. And one day he was accused of impregnating a young woman in the village. And when he was approached by his accusers, the parents of the young lady, his only response was, "Is that so?" And of course, that spawned a ton of ridicule and disrespect from the village and the community, and they shunned him afterwards. The young lady had her child, and as a uh, as a punishment, if you will, the parents of that young lady brought the child to the Zen master and say, "Well, it is now your responsibility to raise this child because it is your child." And the Zen master responded, "Is that so?" and took the child on, took on that responsibility. Then, after some time, the young lady confessed that she was actually protecting someone else, a young man in the village, from the wrath of her parents, and so blamed the Zen master. Um, and it wasn't his child. And of course, the parents returned to the Zen master, pleading and begging for his forgiveness, with much apology, much regret, much remorse for what they have done. And the Zen master gave them the child, returned the child, and responded as well, "Is that so?" I heard this or read this story a long time ago, but I really didn't learn it until today, actually, about 7 years later. I had a situation, not exactly the same type of situation, but a situation where I was being accused of something, not that, not to that extent, but something very minimal, something very silly. But there was my child was involved in this accusation, and um, of course, wanting to rectify or correct the situation, or set things straight, if you will. um, I didn't realize it at the time, but I put my own child in a situation of conflict, of having to pick between one parent and another, having to pick sides, and that wasn't very apparent to me at the time. It almost seemed like it was just, I'm right, right? I didn't do anything wrong, and so I have to set things straight, not realizing the conflict and the drama I was creating in my own child. Um, so as I said, it took me 7 years to learn this lesson, and the lesson is that it's more important to be happy than to be right, especially when your exertion and your assertion, I think is the better word, of being right, of being correct, of being in the know, of being in the absolute correct place, creates conflict, right? If it creates conflict, then it can't be right, even if you are philosophically, morally, ethically, whatever you might feel. But the creation of the conflict negates your position, and creates a hostile environment that isn't beneficial to anyone. And as my wife usually tells me, the ends don't justify the means. And that's absolutely true, right? Where we believe, because we believe we have a rightful purpose, or we are on the right side of the argument, does not necessarily mean that we need to assert our position and create conflict and create drama and disrupt the peace. Because ultimately, it's our peace that we're disrupting, and it's our separation from our source that we're creating when we engage in these types of endeavors, in these types of actions, and these types of behaviors. So, for today's Mindful Monday, I would like us to focus on those times that we have asserted ourselves in our right position and created conflict in our own lives and in the lives of others, and allow us to process those emotions and release them through our heart chakra, to allow our heart chakra to expand and take in all of that emotion surrounding those events, whether they're one or many, and release them back into the universe for our own healing. So I invite you to take your mudra and take a nice deep inhale while you softly, gently close your eyes. And as you inhale, notice the energy flowing up into your nostrils, up into your third eye chakra, your Ajna chakra, down past your Vishuddha, your throat chakra, and into your heart. And as you inhale, allow your chest cavity to expand, taking in that extra space, that extra energy. When you exhale, release it all back out into the air around you. Inhale. Exhale. And those of you yogis who know your Ujjayi breath, please feel free to incorporate your Ujjayi breath. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's all good. Just inhale deeply through your nose. Feel your chest expand with every inhale, and then exhale and release it all. Inhale once more. Allow your chest cavity to expand. Take another little sip of air in. Exhale and release. Notice the feeling of relief when you exhale. Inhale one more time. Take another sip. Exhale, release. Continue inhaling and expanding your chest, and exhaling and receiving that relief on your own for the next few breaths. Be mindful of your breath as you inhale gently. Exhale, release. With every inhale, allow that energy to flow into your heart. Allow that prana to nurture your heart. Feel your heart expand with every inhale. Allow it to continue to expand as it fills your chest cavity. If you have any thoughts that pop in, just allow them to disappear. Pay no mind to those thoughts that pop in and out of your mind. Just focus on your breath. If the thoughts are persistent, you just have to acknowledge that they exist and allow them to go on their way. And you return your attention to your breath and your expanding chest and your heart. Feel the big pulsating ball of energy that is your heart, pounding inside your chest. Feel your internal rhythm. Connect with that rhythm. Allow that pulsating rhythm to extend out beyond your body. Broadcast your heartbeat out to the universe. Visualize those pulses extending out into the universe, deep, deep into outer space, allowing you to connect with our solar system, our galaxy, our universe. Allow this rhythm to connect you with all creation. And rest in the knowing that we are all one. And you cannot have conflict with yourself. Allow that connection with oneness consciousness to help you transcend duality, transcend the polarity of our physical environment, our physical reality, of the reality of right and wrong, black and white, on or off. Transcend that reality. Become one with the divine, with the creator that is you. And in this space where you are one with the creator, allow all of your perceived conflicts and dramas and traumas and issues to dissolve. To become absorbed into the non-duality, the non-ordinary, the non-physical. A purely positive energetic realm. Allow any conflicts, any regrets, any remorse, any issues, any problems to be released through your heart and into the universe. Allow that discord to dissipate as the pulsating waves from your heart emanate out into the universe. Allow those waves to carry that discord away from you. So that energy can be transformed and renewed as pure positive energy. Feel your expansion as you release all of this energy that holds you down. all of these negative thoughts and belief patterns. Learned behaviors, attitudes, and perspectives. Allow the heart to release all of the residue from past arguments, past judgments, past biases, past prejudices. With every inhale, allow it to be filled with pure positive light. So as you exhale, you release all of that which binds you, which keeps you trapped in these behavioral patterns that bring you nothing but grief and discord and conflict and chaos. And inhale love, compassion, peace, and light. Allow your heart to be filled with gratitude and appreciation for all the love in the universe that is just for you. Allow yourself to become full of that love that connects you to everything, every creation. Be grateful to your connection to oneness. Start to bring your awareness back to your heart. And allow the beating of your heart to call you back home. On the next inhale, let's bring our hands to our hearts in prayer. Let's bow our heads gently. Let's give thanks for the opportunity to share this moment with each other. Thank the universe for the possibility of connecting with all these wonderful beings that we're attached to. Those beings that share our lives, share our love, share our time, share our space. And on the next inhale, we will close this meditation with 3 ohms. Deep inhale in. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this wonderful meditation. Maybe you have something to say?
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Our friends on Instagram. Hi, Trish. Hi, Nate. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I want to remind everybody who's new or just tuning in, we are here every Monday for Mindful Monday at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can subscribe to our channel, you can catch us every week. Also, please remember, if you're tuned in, to please give us a thumbs up, a like on this video. And what else? I think that's it. So thank you again, everybody, so much for joining us. We're truly enjoying